Welcome to Board Games Daddy. I've invested a lot in Unmatched, the board game. So I've collected a few of them, as you can see, and now I would like to bring everything to the channel and to share the experience, showing you what's inside, and some of them even to unbox on camera. So in the next videos, I'm going to show you each of them, and just for you to have a short summary of what you will be able to see in the channel. It's going to be Bruce Lee, Little Red Riding Hood and Beowulf, Bigfoot and Robin Hood, Cobalt and Fog with the Sherlock Holmes, Dracula, etc. Battle of Legends 1 and 2. The two ones from Marvel, Redemption Row and Hell's Kitchen, and off bit of camera, the two sets from Jurassic Park. So I invite you to subscribe to this channel, activate notifications, and you'll get to know where these videos will be released. Thank you. So after this introduction, let's go today to Redemption Row, one of the most recent Unmatched sets, now exclusive with Marvel content. The heroes, the characters are Luke Cage, Ghost Rider, and Moon Knight. The box has a similar size as the ones that we are used for fighters, but it's a bit thinner. I don't know why, but it would be good if all of them would this thinner because it would save space in the shelves. So it's very. What do you see here in the cover? So because of Ghost Rider, there's a lot of fire here, and Luke Cage is assuming a bit of the fire colors. So it's very fiery, and wow, look at that miniature. And I want to see that inside. So Luke Cage will have a sidekick, Misty Knight. I don't know who that is. And well, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's open. A true unboxing today. This cardboard is very thick. You get one of the personalities of Moon Knight here. One of them. Have you seen the TV series? Not the best fan. Okay, so what's this? Oh, it's some commercial advertisement for the other set. Well, stay tuned in the channel because I'm going to bring that next. And else Hell's Kitchen. Oh, some soon to come sets. Wow, so these two you can see on the channel, but we'll have Teen Spirit with Cloak and Dagger, the Squirrel Gun Girl, and Miss Marvel. Wow, Teen Spirit coming soon. And for King and Country, with the Black Widow, the Winter Soldier, and Black Panther. So two more Marvel sets coming soon. Wow, and the Deadpool. I don't have this one. This is super rare, and the costs. If you go to eBay, you'll see crazy prices for this set, but I will get it one day. I know. Even if I have to open my wallet that wide, but this is going to be part of the collection for sure. Deathpool. Even so. Okay, the manual. So in battle there are no equals, unmatched. So the battle has. Wow, look at that. It's the Egyptian god. The rules that are the same for all the sets, so this is a common game for all those characters. They play always with the same rules, and you just have the specific introduction of the things that are unique in these characters. So until now this is the same, and then attack, and you have combat examples using the cards from this set. It's a bit like, Villainous, where they all play the same way, but then there are specific new things that the characters bring. So Moon Knight brings identities, the Ghost Rider brings Hellfire, and Luke Cage brings invulnerability. But we'll see it better on the cards. And there are some battlefield items that will drop. This is specific for the battlefields. Okay. Redemption Row has 6 battlefield item tokens, 3 scheme items and 3 combat items. Okay, this is new. So you have things that you can pick on the ground, apparently. My previous sets don't have that. Free for all, team play, rules for team play, and the reference sheet. Wow, so you can play like all against each other, or in teams 2 against 2, or like I play with the kids. They own each character, and I own 2, and I always lose. Yeah, cool. So the life dials. Wow, look at the art, amazing. Some specific tokens for Ghost Rider, the battlefield tokens, Moon Knight here. It looks so good. It looks like a Marvel. Whoops, Marvel artwork. Something dropped, but not relevant. It's where the dial will fit. And then the board. Let's see if we can identify the board here. What is this? So it looks like the raft. Oh, the raft. I know what the raft is. The raft is a prison, right? Where the Marvel villains and sometimes the heroes are kept, right? So this is a prison. The raft. Helicopter. Here you have the battleground tokens, apparently. So the purpose of this game would not be to explain the rules. This is a very simple game. You see the zones where you can fight, and you have actions like move, attack, or use a special card. And super simple. You have two actions in each. Oh, there's the raft again. But now without the battle icons, is it? I'm curious. I don't know yet. I haven't updated myself on these new characters, so okay. Well, now let's. Wow, look at Ghost Rider. Amazing miniature here. The quality is good. That's his whip, chain whip. And fire from the motorcycle. Wow. It says Marvel there. Marvel. Wow. So cool. So cool. And the level of detail. Wow. Here the chain, all the details you have. The bike, it doesn't seem like a bike at the first glance, right? But, you know, it's a bike. So cool. And what about Luke Cage? So, yeah, he doesn't have a shirt, I think. He's like, with his chest. No, that's a t-shirt there. You see that's a very tight t-shirt. No, you have some cloth there. But you can see everything under. And it just looks like a bold, big character. Oh, the ground, wow. Now the miniatures also have details on the ground. I haven't seen these new versions, but they look very good. It looks like he has those, the Quan Chi. Shen Shi is from Mortal Kombat. Also similar to this guy, Quan Chi, right? Because he's also bold. And let's go to Moon Knight here. Wow, it's like Batman. Well, I think Moonlight is known as the Batman from Marvel, right? Wow. The cloak here looks like he's going to drop on you. So good. And the quality is very good. Very good. Looks like a moon there. Okay, so there are no the sidekick is here. So this is the sidekick for Moon Knight, which you also use on the table with specific attacks. Let's take a look at the cards. These things are expensive, but the quality is very good. Wow, I'm really surprised. So this is a reference sheet. So Ghost Rider moves 2. Every time you move, it's two spots. And starts the game with 5 Hellfire. Should be those tokens that we saw. When you maneuver, you may spend 1 Hellfire. If you do, Ghost Rider moves 4. So it like turns Nitro. And he may move through opposing fighters. Then deal 1 damage for each opposing fighter he moves through. So he goes through them and burns them. Okay, and these are the rules. So maneuver, these are the actions you can maneuver. You can play scheme, and you can attack. Okay, when you do that, if you're looking for the rules, so you use these symbols, as this one can be an attack or defense. You use a 3 against the number of the other person, and the difference is hit points. And then you have these effects here. So Penance there. During combat, add the boost value of the opposing fighter card to this card value. Wow, and you may spend 2 Hellfire to do it a second time. Ooh, powerful. 5 damage. You may spend 1 Hellfire to draw cards. Okay, so Hellfire is a good resource for Ghost Rider. Let's see how we can get. Well, set your Hellfire to chain. I was going to say, how can I get more Hellfire? And there's the answer. There's the answer. Okay, so yeah, I'm checking something. You can have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we are 5 Hellfire, so I know the focus is not helping. I brought the devil with me. You may spend 2 Hellfire to gain 1 action, so you attack, and then you can spend Hellfire to attack again, or do another action. I finally escaped Hell. You may spend 1 Hellfire to move Ghost Rider. So, if you can, this guy can do lots of extra things. During combat, you may spend any amount of Hellfire, increasing the value of this card for that amount, okay? Hell rides with me. Move Ghost Rider up and up to 1 adjacent fighter. 2 force spaces each, gain 12 fire, okay. So you move Misty, not Misty, so this guy doesn't have one. So you move your friend or another enemy with you. Control the demon. During combat, discard values +1 for each Hellfire you have. Wow. It's worth 0, but could be worth 5. Could be worth 5. Stoke the Flames. It's a defense card. Blaze of Glory. Spend any amount of Hellfire. Deal that much amount of each to each fighter in Ghost Rider. So he explodes and gives damage, right? After combat, if Ghost Rider starts a different space, you gain 2 Hellfire. Yeah, that's important for you to move around and gain lots of Hellfire. Cancel all effects of the other card. So almost every fighter has the cancelling effects, which is really annoying when you get these cards. When you are the one taking one of these cards, it's very bad. Okay, so we understood the mechanic for Ghost Rider. Now let's take a look here at Luke Cage. Luke Cage. It's not Johnny Cage, not even related. So Luke Cage and Misty. I don't remember who Misty is. I've seen the Netflix series. Probably Misty was there, but I don't remember. And that series was very bad. Luke Cage takes 2 less combat damage from attacks. He has an armor that takes 2 less damage. This guy is unbeatable. When defending, Luke Cage wins combat if he takes no damage, even if he didn't play a card. Wow. Wow, so because he has 2 armor, he doesn't even need to play cards and he can win if he takes no damage. He always wins. This guy is a tank. Power man. Move the opposing fighter up to 3 spaces. You punch him and he goes back 3 spaces. You may move them through other opposing fighters. Deals 1 damage to each. Okay. 3 euro for higher. During combat, you may boost this attack. Boost is to discard other cards, and you add these values here. You see here these values to boost. Sweet Christmas. Wow! Sweet Christmas is just punching a guy for 6. Ah! No special power. Just hitting. Skin like titanium. If you lose the combat, deal damage to the opposing fighter equal to the amount of combat damage you took. Wow. Because you don't have shield here, but you have your own skin. And then you just give back the damage as well. Replicate the damage. Where's my money? Place Luke Cage adjacent to the nearest opposing fighter, and then you gain 1 action. So you just go there and damage. If you want, draw 2 cards. Oh, there's Misty Knight here. Oh, she has a mechanical arm, like Winter Soldier. But this is a defense card. Misty Knight may swap spaces with Luke Cage. If she does, Luke Cage is now the defender. Okay. So you swap, and Luke Cage takes the damage. That's good. And what else does Misty do? So she also keeps Daughter of the Dragon? She is Luke Cage's daughter? If Misty Knight is adjacent to the opposing fighter, the value of the card is 6. What? What? Adjacent to the opposing... How would she... Ah, because she's a ranged. Okay, she's a ranged kicking? That's strange. How does she range damage? But if she's close, 6. Okay, after combat, move the opposing fighter up to spaces, push back. Trash talk. If you won the combat, choose 2 cards from the discard pile, put it in your deck. Okay, draw 1 card and give 5 of damage. Wow. Draw 1 card if you won the combat, draw 2 cards. Okay, I'm just feeling that probably these recent characters you should not play with old characters because they look like very powerful. Very powerful. I've seen some tiers on YouTube, tier lists, and these new fighters are always on top. So there may be some kind of power creep here that people need to be aware of. Well, Raul will know better when playing. And now we have Moon Knight. So, oh, what? 3 personalities here. Wow, at the start of your turn, move to spaces. Okay, so you choose which one you want to, and this one moves 3, and moves 3. So you choose which personality you want to play. Is that so? Or you change personalities throughout the game? At the start of it, so it doesn't say which one you should start. Okay. And the cards all say any. So any of these guys could be the one playing. But now I'm curious. Let me just see the manual here to see if we just choose. Because if so, it's like 3 different characters. 3 different characters in just one, right? Meaning the game. Okay, identities. Moon Knight has 3 identities. He cycles between, so he cycles. Okay, each identity has its own character. Okay, so that's why it says any, because you will be changing identities. Probably we'll find that here. So totally same thing to do. After combat, you may deal 2 damage to both fighters in the combat. Both fighters in the combat. You may deal 2 damage to both. So it's you and the other guy, both fighters. Okay. After the combat, discard the top card of your deck. Draw cards equal to the boost number. If you won the combat, move the opposing fighter 4 spaces. You may change your next identity. There it is. You may change to your next. So does this cycle between them in a certain order? Let's check. So there's an order that you need to cycle through. Start the game as Moon Knight and place the other characters underneath the Moon Knight card. Okay. At the end of your turn, change to your next identity. So it's at the end of the turn. And the card I'm Not Real allows you to change identity during the turn. You can play any Moon Knight cards regardless of which identity. Okay, so this may be very confusing. You never know what you can count up with, right? So, change Troubles of the Night. Wow, that's the figure. Move your fighter to 4 spaces. After combat, if you won the combat, you may look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck, take 2 back. If you draw 2 cards. If you do, take 2 damage. Well, recover health. If you won the combat, draw 1 card. We are all in this together. This is a defense card. Cancel all effects. And the canceling card. Faint. It's always the same. Past and present intermingle. You may boost this attack. Okay. Good. So, yep. This was. I hope you enjoyed. This was the redemption row. And if so, don't forget to leave a like, and I truly invite you to check my channel, because I have lots of interesting stuff being unboxed and shown there. But if you are into Unmatched and you would like to know more, then you'll definitely find lots of content, as well as the next videos that I'm going to post. So I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.